this is the wrong franchise to be a part of, and you should just come and be like, listen, I can't do this. Like, seriously, if you're distracted by playoff pushes and then all the stuff that's been talked about this year, just come and do your job. We do our job at a high level, and that's not a distraction. That's what you want. That's what you want. Every game, you want to feel like you're fighting for something.
All right, we're joined by FS1 NBA analyst Matt Barnes.
Morning.
So, Matt, what is the biggest problem with the Lakers right now?
I think I'm a huge LeBron fan, but I think he has to kind of sit back and drink this right now from the standpoint of he rattled the cage. Rich Paul rattled the cage. Magic Johnson rattled the cage. This team was number 4 in the West before he got hurt. They lose him, they lose Lonzo, so they have a minor setback. But then they shook everything up during this trade deadline. And like I said, I respect the fact that they tried to get it done. I don't like the way they went about it, but you rattled a lot of young, fragile, just in the league type players that lean on you for some kind of stability, yet they feel like you're trying to get everyone out. So I think LeBron just has to sit back and take this, and hopefully he can encourage these guys to play hard, play the right way, and get it going. But what I see mainly, LeBron has to play defense. He has to play defense. I mean, this is such a switching league now, and second and third efforts on defense and rotations, and LeBron is not giving them that. And I think some of the guys are probably getting tired of hearing him, you need to do this, you need to do that, but he's not doing his job defensively. He's amazing offensively, would never want to take it away. He's always going to show up offensively, but he needs to give a little bit more effort on defense to help this team get going and for guys to be like, okay, our leader is doing it, now we're going to follow behind him.
I agree, and I told you this yesterday, Skip. I said from a distance, everybody looked at it like, man, look at LeBron. Man, LeBron coming to the Lakers, he want to play with us. See, you have this false sense of who you think he is from a distance. Now you put him in there. Like, this dude a mofo to play with, man. He always on one. And as Matt said, but the thing is being professional. This is a part of it. Trades are a part of it.
Yes.
And you hope, and the greater you are, the less likely you will be involved in one. But if the team deems that they can get a guy and they have to trade you and for your homeboys, they're going to try to make that happen.
Okay.
Now, I believe Rich Paul went to Dale Demps before the season and let him know that Anthony Davis wouldn't be re-signing. And Dale sat on it because he's like, man, look at AD. Look at these career numbers. Points, rebound, assists, blocks, steals. Look how he interacting with his teammates. I'm just going to sit on this and he'll just change his mind. No. And then when Rich Paul made it public, now then it came out, because I'm sure if you're in that basketball circle, you hear possible potential. Man, y'all want to know. Everybody, and Magic made it clear. Everybody, if the Lakers are involved in a trade, everybody can be had except LeBron. That ain't no secret.
Yeah.
This is not no 6 o'clock news. We interrupt these normally scheduled programs to bring you this. You know what's going on, Skip Bayless. But like LeBron said, you at the wrong franchise. You can't handle this. You playing the wrong sport. If you can't handle this, you don't need to be no sport. Because this is how it come at you, bro.
So is he at the wrong franchise?
No, he had the right one. Because he know that. He got the
I don't know.
The only problem, and Matt, and I piggyback, and I told you, look, his body language. Bro, I need you to give multiple efforts. And Skip, LeBron can't sit down in the chair anymore like he could when he was in Cleveland.
Can he just try?
No,
can he just try a little bit?
He can try, but here's the thing, is that nobody can stay in front of their guy. Dribble penetration is killing them. Right. Because now the guy gets into the lane, he kicks, wide open three, wide open jumper. And then, come on, but I need more effort. The body language, the guy make a shot, dude, it's not LeBron, it's not the end of the world. I guarantee you they're going to make another shot too. But every time the opposing team makes a shot, it's like.
Or a turnover or anything.
But bro, you turned it over too now. And that's the thing, Skip. You got to be careful. You never ask more than you're willing to give. You can't ask your team to give second and third effort if you don't.
Skip's loading up. You got something.
Question.
Yes.
Did Brandon Ingram look like he had quit on LeBron James last night when he made 12 of 18 shots, including 3 of 3 from 3, and was in attack mode, hellish attack mode from jump?
Agree.
Did Did Kyle Kuzma look like he'd quit on LeBron last night when he made 9 of 15 shots and a couple of threes? Heck, did Reggie Bullock look like he'd quit on LeBron when he made 4 of 9 threes as LeBron went 0 for 4?
Yeah, let Mike Conley do him for 30.
Okay, well.
He looked like he quit on the defense. I mean, that's what he looked like he quit on.
So if I told you going into that game last night, you'd get those numbers from those 3, I think LaShannon Sharp would have said, we got this, right? Yeah.
But unfortunately,
you don't got
they ain't going to play 48 minutes.
Okay. Unfortunately, this team isn't good enough on offense to overcome playing little to no defense.
None. 0.
At Memphis against what's left of the Memphis Grizzlies. They gave up their franchise rock and Mark Gasol, and they just said, we're waiting until next year. And then that happened. And I love Lil Conley. You know him.
Yeah.
He plays his heart out every night.
Absolutely.
He knows how to play, and if he smells a little bit of blood in the water, he'll just keep attacking you and just picking at you, and he finally pulled it off at the end of the game.
What you going to say about old Joakim Noah, who's celebrating cheerleading himself?
You know what?
He turned back the hands of time.
Okay, well, he did. And it was just about playing harder than anybody on the Lakers wanted to play last night, right? And I got to see this play one more time because this is my favorite LeBron no defense play of his career. This is 9:05 left, and DeLon Wright drives on Muscala. And can we see it, please? If we could see it, it's 9:05 left. Here it is. Muscala, got it. Did you see LeBron on this play? Let's see it again. Here's LeBron. LeBron! Wait. You went right by. You just delayed him.
That's funny.
LeBron!
To Shannon's point, I think, like you said, no one is keeping the ball in front of him, but this has to be more of a team defense. You know what I mean? You got to stay tight, close out on shooters, and it takes that second and third effort.
Yep.
And another thing, what I think LeBron is treading dangerously towards is this LA media is a monster, and they're going to let you talk until you continue to almost bury yourself. And I'm not saying he's burying himself, but they're trying to put it now where it's LeBron against his teammates. Every headline every morning is LeBron's calling out his team. That's what we're talking about. LeBron's calling out it. So you have to be careful with that because that's what they want. I mean, this is a city filled with drama, and they want talking points, and they want bulletin board material. So I think he has to be careful nightly kind of calling his teammates out. I mean, whether I'm not a big fan of these players only meeting, but he just needs to go up there and tell these guys what needs to their face. Like, this is what I need from you every single night. You do this and we're going to win. He needs to go by and talk to these guys one by one and try to and get their trust and their love back, because you can tell they're on islands right now and separate. You know, they can't do anything together. They can do something. This reminds me of early in the season when they said the world over because Draymond and KD got into this argument, but I knew it wasn't because their chemistry is amazing in that locker room, and they're a veteran team, and they're all like this no matter what. That might have fractured it a little bit, but at the end of the day, they have great team chemistry and locker chemistry. This team is all on islands, you could tell.
And they got great team players. Which one of those players other than LeBron is better than Steph? Clay. None of them. So it's easy to overcome when you got great players, but none of these players. I wonder what would happen if they say, okay, we got a trade brewing and we possibly going to move Clay and Draymond to get X. That changes the dynamic. Now, I mean, having a fight, that's one-on-one. It's like, look here, guys, at the end of the day, we're trying to win this. Lakers know they're not going to win anything. But I don't know what LeBron thought. I know what he thought. He's like, I'm LeBron James. Did you see what some of the teams that I've taken to the NBA Finals? Oh, I got this in the Western Conference. I mean, I got Brandon Ingram, I got Kuzma, I got Lonzo, and it's harder than you think. You never know someone's problems until you live in their life. So he didn't know what this team was actually looking at the outside.
True.
Oh, man, not Kuzma. Ingram, next up. Kuzma down. Okay, now you get there and you got to be in there with him. Now he's saying, man, I don't know. Maybe I've been up a little bit more.
Starting to look to me like LeBron is quitting on his team more than his team is quitting on LeBron.
He'll never do that.
I just think he's looking at the bigger picture saying, do I want to fight my tail off
That's
at
all he
age
knows.
34 for 22 more games to win the right to play Golden State in the first round?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You wanna do
whatever
that?
we want.
Huh?
That's what we want.
That's what you want?
Yeah.
Gotta get there.
Yeah. take them 7 games and scare the living daylights out of them.
Yeah.
Careful what you ask for.
That's what we want. That's what I'm asking for.
Remember what Rob Pelinka said after that miraculous Rondo shot at Boston?
That was an emotional high.
That was an emotional high.
People
said-
say things when you're emotional,
He said,
man.
I wouldn't want to play us in a 7-game series, and I think it was pointed toward Golden State.
Grizzlies
right?
say we might not can beat you. We might not can beat you in a 7-game series. We're gonna beat the brakes off you in a 1-game series, and that's what happened.
Okay.
But don't worry about it, Skip.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I need Bron to activate these triple doubles. I don't care about no triple doubles. I need 40. I need him to go on that James Harden streak.
I'm telling you, Lonzo Ball would be a significant addition to this team.
Defense.
The problem is his father sat right there about 3 weeks ago and just basically said it's him or us with Luke Walton. And it's hard to go back
Oh, you
to
know
that
what about to
once
be?
you cross
It's about to be.
Yeah, I mean, you know Luke is gone, but I mean, just LeVar Ball, I hate that he even gets a chance to talk from the standpoint. He just messes everything up, and he always wants to make it about him, or not realizing the damage he's doing to all of his sons. He's making his sons public enemy #1, and they're all good kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And people don't like Lonzo. I mean, we got off on a tangent, but people don't like Lonzo because of what his dad says.
Right.
Yeah,
You know,
I agree.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah,
so.
and I'm convinced Lonzo is near ready to play. And I think Magic is saying, how can I throw him back into this after his father said he won't play for that coach? Really? Yeah. Okay, so what? How are you going to resolve that?
Because no matter what, Matt, you know when you play, when a family member or a close friend of yours speak, people automatically assume, oh, that came from the player.
Right.
That came from you. He's speaking from you.
Right.
Oh, no, I didn't say that. Well, where are you getting that from?
Right.
Why is he talking? If it didn't come from you, why is he talking on your behalf? So that's why you have to be careful. And I get it. LeVar Ball is his own man. He's going to say what he wants to say. But people automatically assume
They do.
that's coming from Lonzo. And so now people looking at him because, these guys here, I don't know why this guy doing that. And guys look at the locker room like, hold on, bro. You ain't like that now. It ain't like you Russell Westbrook right here.
I always said, though, not to cut you off, playing in LA Lakers Clippers is always much more than just basketball.
Right.
That's the one place that it's basketball is the most important thing, but everything around it, you have to really be locked in and have a tight circle around you to be able to succeed in LA in sports.
You would know.
Absolutely.
But isn't that what LeBron's saying? That he isn't seeing the focus from the guys?
That's why Kobe
the way
succeeded.
They come every day.
Kobe had one friend, Kobe. Is it there for everybody else? So Kobe was great.
Needed?
That's it.
Okay.
Kobe missed the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
We heard about it, and boy, this town doesn't forget those tough years. All right, Matt's going to be back later in the show.